Hello everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day. My name is James and I'm a member of the What We Do crew. Started this channel to document a road trip that I'm doing. My parents are getting up there in age and they have a older RV that they gave me. So I flew out here to Seattle and I'm staying in the RV now and visiting my parents for around 3 weeks before I start my trip back to North Carolina. So yeah, you know, if you want to follow along this journey, you know, subscribe and like the channel, and I'll be posting different stuff of what I'm doing, where I'm going, maybe some stuff on the RV as well. Show you a little bit when I'm traveling in. Had to do some repairs while I was here. I'm new to RVing, so, and content creation as well. So, so bear with me if things don't go exactly right, or my camera isn't always working the best, but it's going to be fun. So I'm going to, you know, shoot and document this stuff. You know, so all the crew back in my neighborhood in North Carolina can follow along with me. Near the middle of May, a couple of the guys from North Carolina are going to fly out to Denver, and I'm going to pick them up in Denver, and we're going to do a little trek through Utah and Arizona and to Las Vegas. So, and then they're going to fly out of Las Vegas, and then I will continue on. So the main trips is going to be, you know, a little bit here in Washington. Going to head across to Idaho, through Idaho, to Glacier National Park up in Montana, and then head down to Yellowstone. I'm going to stay at the Madison campground for 3 days, and then I'm going to bolt out over to the Devil's Tower, stay there for a couple days, and then hit Rushmore, and then head on to Denver and pick up the crew, and then we'll be going through over the Rockies into Utah and do a little bit of the Arches and Zion National Park, then head over to Las Vegas, stay there for 3 days, and then when they fly out, I will continue on down to probably to Laughlin and go down the Colorado River type of thing, and maybe go down to Quartzsite, Arizona after that. And then to New Mexico, and then down into Texas, down to Corpus Christi. And then stay out on the beach there for a little bit, and then I'm gonna pretty much just kind of cruise across near the Gulf of America, and, you know, hit some spots on the way. Some, you know, a little bit of New Orleans, maybe a little bit in Houston prior to that, Pensacola, do that, and a few other little stops here and there, and then, you know, head up through Georgia back to North Carolina. So, you know, that could be a month or two of travels. I'm not sure. It just depends, you know. Maybe it'll end sooner when I run out of money. So yeah, so that's it. So you know, I hope you follow along, and I hope you enjoy the content, and we'll see you along the way. Have a great day, guys. Later. I'm going to show some footage here from on my flight. Popped open the window, and there was Mount Rainier right there, just poking up into the sky. Pretty amazing. Looks like that was a blowout at some point in time, similar to Mount St. Helens, where it blew out the side of the mountain due to previous eruptions, harder rock above it. And then we got some rivers there coming in. I'm not sure what rivers those are, but it was nice little view of that coming into Seattle. So there's a whole range of these volcano mountains through Washington, and you know, it's pretty easy to see them. You know, they stick up in the sky. So you know, out in Sequim, you know, that's the Olympic mountain range out over there. So yeah, it's gorgeous. So coming up here shortly, I'm going to be showing Port Angeles. It was at one point, Port Angeles was bigger than San Francisco, because during the gold rush, all the people came up there to gather supplies and take the ships up to Anchorage. So yeah, there's the bay of, and then Port Angeles is right across, as you can see. Beautiful day, just like glass. The Olympic Mountains behind. Got cargo ship there, and another cargo ship coming up here. I didn't film a lot actually in town there. This is what they call the spit. You can kind of drive out on this other side of the bay. There's another ship underway, and there's the Coast Guard right there. They utilize Port Angeles to be able to get out into open water for sea rescues really easy. Here's the other side of it, looking out away from Port Angeles. In the beginning there it was the San Juan Islands, and what you're looking at here is Vancouver Island on the other side. So, and then, you know, just off to the left, you know, I mean, there's still a point out there where the peninsula is, but there's Mount Baker, another volcano mountain. You can see how tall they are. That's far away too. So here we go at John Wayne Marina, I guess, which was apparently owned by him and may still be in the trust. Not a huge marina. They got a variety of ships in there, some haulers, some sailboats, fishing boats, quite a few large aluminum boats too. I guess aluminum's popular for durability, I guess, out here, but you know, they do get cold. But so yeah, there's a you know, a shop right there. There's a little restaurant where you can get fresh fish, and you can get ribeye if you want there too. It's got a little restaurant. There's a little breakwater, and just to the left, I'm not sure if I got it, but there's a fuel dock over there. Here's a couple guys that were out fishing for the day. motoring in from around the point down there. I saw them coming in down there, but I didn't get my camera in time to get them coming. So yeah, there's a breakwater out there, and looks like a man-made breakwater. So I'm not sure how they get in and out. I'm pretty sure it's in between those 2 points out there. And there's a little beach access right there. It's private houses. The beaches aren't necessarily sandy. They're more pebble and larger stone, like river rock type stuff. The water's pretty clear too. You know, I could sit out there and look down fairly deep, right in the water. It's a little bit more murky in the marina area, but yeah, gorgeous view. Yeah, and again, you know, those little islands out that direction, those are the San Juan Islands. And then here's the other point over on the other side. And you can see kind of this, I don't know if it's what it is, if it's sandstone, but the cliffs, you know, similar to another video that I'm posted. Yeah, so this is the bay that comes in for this marina. It's semi-low tide. I'm not sure how low tide it is, but it's looks about 4 feet low right now, based on the water lines. And then they have, you know, your fuel docks there, and your boat lifts, and those guys are heading over to the dock. There's a boat ramp there. They can pull their boats in and out. This is a field right next to my RV park in Sequim. I can, you know, people go out there and they walk their dogs, and they go out for their daily walks, and you know, all those bushes right there. You can see the RV park right there. It's not really big. It's a couple rows, but these bushes out here too, those are all blackberry. You can pick fresh blackberries, but they're not in season right there, and they're not growing. But as you can see all the way in the distance, those cars driving. My little brother lives right on the other side of that, so I could just walk down to his house and hang out with him, and then walk back. You know, so it's really nice, nice little walk, and you know, at night it gets dark. I mean, there's no light pollution out here, pretty much. So yeah, there's another. That's 101 over there to the left too, which actually makes another few little connections. But you know, that's the 101 that goes all the way down the coast of to Los Angeles. So yeah, a little cloudy. I don't think it really rained this day, but looked like it might have been up in the mountains there. This is looking back towards the city of Sequim, and towards Washington Boulevard, which was the old route before they built 101 up there. And yeah. Also, when I get back to North Carolina too, you know, I'm gonna continue this channel and create content of what we do in our neighborhood. I lived a lot of places in my life, and there's never been a neighborhood quite like this, with the friends that we have just within our neighborhood. So, you know, we do a lot of different stuff. You know, I can't necessarily play disc golf anymore because I got an issue with my back, but I still go with the guys and live through them. But so, you know, I mean, yeah, we're gonna document all kinds of things, you know. I mean, some boating, you know, some fishing. We have some events that we do. We have like a neighborhood Olympics that we do in the neighborhood once a year. And then we have celebrations, birthday parties, you know, holidays, those type of things. Just hang out in the man cave garage. We've got 285 TVs in there, so we watch a lot of sports. And so, you know, I'm just gonna document kind of the things that we do, you know. Some future road trips in the RV. You know, some of the people in the neighborhood may have actual videos of stuff that they're actually doing too that I'll get from them and get it uploaded for you guys, so you can get to know the different people in the neighborhood as well. And as you watch, you'll be able to see and, you know, get to know all the people and what we're about. It's a great bunch of people, and we have a lot of fun. So that's it. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching and following the channel. Have a great day.